Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video, I'll show you how I took all these miniatures, this box of shelves, and this workbench, and put them all together for a display for my Warcry Warbands. My Warcry miniature collection is really growing now. I thought this would be a cool time to get organised and build a little display for them. I want to see them out in the open and have a few on display so I can grab them nice and quick and easy. So when I do all the battle reports, I'm not trying to get them out of boxes. I can simply take them off the shelf and get stuck in to the battle right away. And previously to this, I've been keeping them in these really useful boxes and layering them up with bubble wrap, but some are getting damaged and it's not an ideal solution. So I picked up this box of shelves, and these shelves are the ones they use and advertise for storing nail polish on. But I thought they're the right size. They're like 5.6 centimeters at the bottom. So I thought I could get a fair amount of miniatures on here. And I'll put a link in the description below so you can find these if you're interested. But I thought these would be great for me to put about 24 different warbands on. And I can see them. It's going to inspire me to finish the painting on some of them I haven't done yet. And so I thought it'd be really cool to have them out in the open. And so I took them out of the box, peeled this layer of plastic off. Got one on the outside, and there's another one on the inside, and then you've got this really nice clear Perspex, so I think this is going to work really well. In total there's 12 shelves, and these are 40 centimeters long, so certainly enough to get a good amount of miniatures on, and so I'll kind of stagger them along as you'll see later on. And so I just got this big bench that I've built recently to go along with the table, and I'm just marking 10 centimeters from the top of the wood there, and that's going to give me enough room to get most of the models in height wise, and also to get them out really easily. And so I mark it up, then I draw a line across for the first shelf, and then I get the shelf, stick it on the wood, and then I mark some holes to prepare to drill the screws into it. And once this is up, I'll use this one as my guide for all the other shelves. And the screws I've used are these awesome self-tapping screws, and you can see here the size if you want to pick those up. These are great screws. I built all the furniture with these, and they're perfect. They're going to go into this plyboard really easily and secure it. And so there we go. I've got that one screw in the other one, and just being careful not to over tighten it, because that'll crack these kind of Perspex shelves like that. And the holes are already pre-drawn. They include screws, but I definitely like these screws better. Then once I've got that up, I just get my spirit level, double check that it's completely level, and then I know that I can use that as a guide for all the other shelves. So I put one in, which is going to be a spacer, and then I put one underneath and drill that in. And there we go, that's the first 6. So I've been able to use the piece of wood on the right hand side to get it nice and right angled as well. And then using the one I've already done, also by measuring that 10 centimeters from the top again, I start the other one and I put them right up close to each other, and I drill the first hole in, screw it in, and then that's going to give me another one to use as a guide, and that's really flush there. So these have matched up and lined up really nicely. And just as before, I'm using one as a spacer, placing the other one underneath, and then I'm going to drill straight into the holes now. And this is really easy to do. We can put this up really quick. Didn't take long at all. And once that's screwed in, take that out, put the next one in, and then just continue doing that all the way down until we've got all 12 shelves screwed to the back of the workbench. And it's also going to give me enough height at the bottom to maybe add some more later on, or I could even put some kind of other rack there for my paints. And here we are. Here's all the miniatures now put up on the shelf. I'm really happy how it turned out. You can see we've got quite a lot on there. Even the big 5 centimeter bases fit perfectly, and plenty of room to paint underneath too. I can keep all my favourite warbands out on display now. That's going to inspire me to get more painting done, and if it gets to be like dusty because it's exposed, I could easily put some kind of like film or sheet right down the front and keep them all well protected behind some kind of cover. There we go, there's all the shelves assembled. I put the miniatures on there, and it's just the right size for 24, 25 warbands, and I can get the chaotic beasts on there as well. So this is going to be perfect for the Warcry battle reports. Now I can just take the miniatures off there, straight to the table, and no messing around. It's going to save a ton of time, really nice and organised, and it's also going to encourage me to get painting some of those miniatures that are still waiting to be finished. But although this was worked out really well, check this out. I'm definitely going to need some more shelves. Hope you enjoyed the video and this gave you an idea of how you might want to organise your miniatures, certainly if you want them out on display like this where you can easily get to them. And for me this works perfectly, but you might prefer to put them in a cabinet where they're always kind of protected and behind like a closed door. But share down below in the comment sections below how you store your miniatures and display them. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page, and thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out, and you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description, and it'd be great to see you there.